Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the snake. It is of course Karmic Wednesdays, where we do the dragon and the snake signs, which are both the karmic signs, negative and positive, dragon being positive, snake being negative. So let's find out this Karmic Wednesday how you guys are getting on, and let's have a little bit of a forecast, shall we? Of course, if you'd like to know more about the karmic signs, hit that subscribe button because we will be doing videos on that in the future. Let's give these a shuffle up and let's see where we are at. Let's just give them a good old mix around, switching them about, shuffling them about, and we'll see how we fare. I do a lot of this with my eyes closed, as I like to remind people. So it does come across as very clumsy because it is, because my eyes are closed. So let's stop there. Let me just give it another once over because I dropped that card. So let's stop there. Let's go. That one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Let's find out. We've got a black, white, and a black. Interesting stuff. So we're going to start off with a black. We're moving into a white in the middle and a black there. So it's not looking great, but however, you know, as I've always said, black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibility on the other side. And straight away, we've got that black rooster. Now, the rooster and the snake get on very, very well. So time for thinking, isn't it? Time for you to have your head on and basically use that snake mind of yours to decipher what is going on right now, because something's not making sense. Something's not making sense, and you've zeroed in on that. You've got a very keen sense of direction, and I think right now something's taking you aback a bit. And I think right now you're looking for some sort of validation or some sort of sign that where you're at is where you need to be, or you want to know if you're headed in the right direction. You're not one for wasting your own time. You're not one for, you know, wasting out unnecessary efforts or putting in unnecessary time for something that isn't a sure thing, or something that is just going to make you feel exhausted in the long run. I see right now you feel as if people are taking the piss. You feel like there's something taking the mick right now, and that you're not here for that. You're not here for that. I think right now you're starting to gravitate towards the idea of being a strategist here. It's like sort of like start coming up with some sort of strategy, some sort of plan. You're planning stuff. You're planning stuff. And I think right now you've got this ability to sort of carry out something that, I don't want to say vindictive, but something that has stemmed from some kind of vendetta with something or someone. We've got that horse there. Maybe this is a romantic thing. Maybe this is something to do with the matter of the heart, or somebody that is very close to you. Because snakes and horses don't necessarily get on very well, but it is in the white, so it is a positive side of things. And I think right now you again are looking to escape from this. You're looking to get out of this. You're looking to move on from this. This isn't what you signed up for. You didn't sign up to stand still and do nothing. You signed up to keep moving and be in this wholeheartedly. There is adventure. There is excitement. There are things that you will look forward to, but they always seem out of reach. Always seem like there's no easy way around. And that's the truth of it. Is that's because there is no easy way around. You're basically looking for a shortcut, and there is no shortcut to this. There is no shortcut. You've just got to push through it. I mean, you're intuitive, yes, you're sensuous to things going on around you. You have this sort of ability to pick up on energies and shifts in vibration and things like this. You can read a room relatively well. You can read people relatively well. That's why you're sort of opting to be more selfish and sort of take yourself away from it. Because you can see what's happening. You can see what's happening because you've been thinking about it. You've got that rooster there thinking, mind in the mind, just constantly overdrive all the time. And right now you've come to this conclusion, better you come out on top even if you have to take yourself away from something, rather than stay where you are and get knocked down. Because getting knocked down is not going to be something that is going to be, you're not going to stand for that. It's something that you're not going to stand for. It's not something that you're going to be able to just accept. Right now, you are keeping a lot of stuff beneath the surface. You're suppressing stuff, aren't you? That's what you're doing, my snaky friends. You are suppressing stuff. You are pushing things down. You're not expressing it. You're not letting yourself release. You're not letting yourself release. And this horse is a temperamental card. It's a temperamental soul, because you are basically pushing things down. You're not expressing it, and eventually you're going to snap, and that's all going to spill over. And when it does, who's the one that's going to be coming off worse? It's going to be you. It's going to be you, because you're suppressing things and you're not expressing again. We've got this dog card coming in here now, this black negative dog. The card for protection, the card to look out for you, the card to set boundaries, the card that you need to basically start stepping up, start being your own bodyguard, being your own sort of hero. Basically, if you're waiting for somebody to come along and help you out here, it's not going to happen. You have to be your own hero. You have to help yourself here. You've got to have respect for yourself enough to help yourself through this. You don't want the confrontations. You want to avoid them, and I get that. But right now, you may not be able to avoid them, because you've got this horse card there being very temperamental, flipping things around, stomping their feet, making a big scene, and causing a big stir up in the atmosphere around you. And you can feel that. You can feel it, because you are, again, like I say, a very intuitive person. So what you're opting to do now is put up your boundaries, put up this sort of on guard and kind of a wall, basically, to push people back, to keep people out. It's self-preservation. That's what it is. And I think right now you're probably doing the best thing, because right now only you know what's best for you. Only you know how this affects you. And how that affects you makes everybody else around you suffer the consequences of that. Whether they be good or bad, they have to go through it. And that's because you are a karmic person. You are a karmic sign. This is karmic that is coming through, and sometimes karma, it serves its justice very cold, very quick, and very cruelly. Sometimes you are the instigator of that. Sometimes you need to be the instigator of your own negative karma, and you do this without even knowing about it. As I say, I think you're looking for some sort of validation, you're looking for some sort of appreciation, or at the very least some sort of respect for what you've done or what you're going through and what you're doing. But I honestly think that it's time for you to be your own hero here. Don't expect from everybody else. Don't expect things from other people. Don't expect anything from these people. Do it for you. Do it for yourself. And keep yourself to yourself right now, I think, is a time for you to keep all things, to some degree, close to you. Close to you. Don't just go around talking to everybody about it. Keep it to you. Suppressing it, that is one thing, and that's going to cause you problems. But keeping back information that is better off for you to keep private, so that it's not then used in a way to create more harm in the future against you, is probably the best step forward. Try not to suppress it, address it, but try not to use it in a way where it spills over and other people can then take information from that and use it against you in the future. Because people will do that, because people are assholes. Just remember that. And what I'm going to suggest is, if you are overthinking and you are going through this sort of phase, if you like, it is always best to write things down. Just write it out. You don't have to talk to people. You don't have to explain it to anybody. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody at all. So you don't have to talk about it. But it's not good just to keep thinking about it and keeping it all inside. Maybe just write it down. Write it down in a letter. Burn the letter. Throw it away. File it. Put it in a cupboard somewhere. Bury it. Do whatever you want. Just get it out. Get it out on paper. Make a paper airplane and fly it across some sort of canyon so it's gone, and wave it goodbye. And we'll find out how you guys get on with that next week, won't we, when we come back and do another reading for the snake people. I'll be back tomorrow for a reading for the horse and the sheep people. If you are interested, I will see you then. If you know somebody who's in the year of the horse or the sheep, then let them know. If not, I will see you next week when I come back for another reading for the snake people. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.